business licenses, police reports, polling places, and utilities, the City of Des Plaines generates, analyzes, and stores a ton of data. Now, information can be a really useful tool if you know what to do with it, but for the average resident, how do you take numbers and spreadsheets and make it useful for your everyday life? Meet GIS. It stands for Geographic Information System, and this team takes data and makes it accessible to everyone, usually by turning it into maps. The result is a treasure trove of information that can help you buy a house, know where to vote, even plan your commute. Meet the team that's working every day to put more information in the palm of your hands on this episode of Des Plaines at your service. The City of Des Plaines is part of the GIS Consortium. 33 suburban communities joined together in an effort to pool resources and share information, and the result is a team of centralized, experienced staff who partner with communities to create mapping and information solutions. The City of Des Plaines has 2 GIS specialists who are primarily assigned to the city, but work with the rest of the consortium as well.
So GIS works with every single department at the city. We're tracking information related to our addresses, the utilities under the ground, that includes water and sewer, as well as fire incidents, even the shapes of the building footprints.
While some people think GIS is simply the map-making department, their functions go far beyond the basics, and their main goal is using and sharing information in new, meaningful ways. GIS supports many map tools, both finished printable formats and interactive applications with customizable views. Some of their most popular products with residents are the map of the community garage sale locations and a map that shows all road construction in the area.
So right now I'm most excited about we're working a lot more specifically with the residents to see what information they would like to know about where they live. And in doing that, we can essentially put all of this information in one location. They can have access to that and they can get that information quicker.
It's easy to find the city's GIS maps and tools. Just go to desplaines.org/citymaps. There, you'll find the Map Gallery, your home base for all of the great GIS resources. Also available from this website is Community Portal, a mobile-friendly version that lets you reference these tools on the go. So what are the real benefits of these products, and how are they different from everyday maps websites? For starters, the goal of GIS maps is different, so they give you a different set of tools. While search engine map sites pull data like customer opinions and restaurant menus from different websites, GIS maps focus on the city's own data, particularly data related to government functions. GIS might not tell you what your coworker thought of her last meal at the restaurant down the street, but it can quickly give you access to things like available parking nearby, or what construction project might delay your trip to meet a friend for lunch. Another benefit is that GIS tools are getting more and more accurate all the time. Having specialists dedicated to creating and improving mapping products means a constant re-evaluation of existing data, generating new data, and searching for better methods of sharing it. Perhaps most useful of all is the data that Des Plaines receives from other government agencies and members of the consortium. This helps paint a complete picture of what's going on in the area.
One of the great things about GIS is our data doesn't have boundaries. Our construction map consumes not only our data showing where the city is performing construction, but also IDOT and Cook County, as well as the tollway.
With all the talk about data and spreadsheets, mapping applications, and online portals, you might think that GIS products are only for the tech wizards among us. However, GIS tools are actually really easy and intuitive to use. Let's get started. On the Des Plaines homepage, click Discover More About Where You Live. In the text box, type the address that you would like information for. This will take you to the Community Portal page for that address. The Community Portal page for an address lists facts and figures about the property. You can click over to the Map Gallery tab to see all of the different visual tools available from GIS. For example, let's look at school districts. Click on this map, and you'll see a map of Des Plaines with boundaries showing which areas attend which public school districts. Want to see a different part of town? Simply zoom in or zoom out and click and drag the map to where you want to go. Back on the Map Gallery page, you'll find even more tools for the whole community. For example, let's click on Construction Projects in Des Plaines. Again, you can zoom in or out, and move the map to center on where you want to look. You'll notice that the data extends beyond city boundaries, thanks to the GIS Consortium. Some data on this map comes from the city of Des Plaines, while other data comes from other sources, such as the Illinois Department of Transportation. Click on a colored stretch of road to learn about the project. Many people with different roles in the community find GIS maps useful. They're an important internal resource, with GIS providing spatial representation of data to other departments. Public Works and Engineering uses their information for construction projects and utility maintenance, but also contributes to the quality of GIS resources by providing updated or corrected data to GIS during projects. For the clerk's office, GIS is a voter information resource, as data is added to maps to help residents find their ward and polling place information. The fire department is also one of the biggest fans of the GIS team and has found more and more ways to put GIS services to work for the good of public safety.
The fire department uses GIS in predominantly two ways. One is emergency response. We certainly have maps in our vehicles on our computers that we can access and we can get information off of, not just the mapping aspect. The second way the fire department uses GIS is in our planning, in terms of responses, station locations, and many other aspects.
Community professionals and businesses also rely on the authoritative data of GIS tools. One profession that gains a lot from GIS solutions is realtors.
I love the GIS system because it's a one-stop shop website. You can find a wealth of information in one website. You don't have to search tax records or find analysis for properties or find what day the garbage is going on. It's all in one site at a click of a button.
Residents have perhaps the most to learn and gain from GIS out of any group in the community, but many residents don't know about the time-saving tools available. But one of the best things about GIS is that you don't need to have a problem to solve or a question that needs answering before you start using these tools. Simply clicking through the website and test driving different maps is one of the best ways to discover what resources are available. You never know when you might find that indispensable new tool that you never knew you needed. GIS is much more than simply a map-making department. They deliver powerful tools and resources that help residents and employees. Through the GIS Consortium, they have access to maps, tools, and resources from other communities that help make every single city department more efficient. Best of all, GIS is always looking for the next big thing, new ideas or new solutions that'll help residents have a better quality of life in Des Plaines. We encourage you to go online and check them out at desplaines.org/citymaps. You just might find it's the perfect tool for learning more about your home. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching Des Plaines at your service.